But Sheridan's most extraordinary reports of unidentified flying objects have come from this man.
I never thought it would ever happen to me again. Then not long after that, it was a nightly thing. Every night I was seeing them. Every night I was videoing them. So it was getting quite hairy.
The ex-merchant Navy seaman, who prefers to be only identified as Brian, has filmed over 15 hours of footage of strange objects in the sky.
They're not helicopters, they're not aeroplanes, they move erratically. I really don't know what to make of it. Usually I see them as like a large whitish ball, sometimes orange, sometimes orange. Sometimes they go slow over the sea, sometimes they go very, very fast.
Brian spent 30 years in the Merchant Navy and says he knows the difference between aircraft and UFOs. He began videoing the peculiar objects from his seafront flat about 18 months ago. He admits he became obsessed.
It did become an obsession. I was beginning to think I was seeing things, except that, of course, they're on my videos, so I'm glad I got my videos of it.
But Brian wasn't always on his own when he filmed the UFOs. Friends and neighbours witnessed the strange objects too.
The lights are going all over the place there. That is a big one. There's lights going everywhere.
UFO experts have taken some of his tapes for analysis. In one of them, the object appears to have windows.
I've had different people who are supposed to be experts with this. As I said to you before, I can't see how anybody can be an expert on this. Authors and things like that have been down to see me, and they seem very mystified about it and very excited about it.
For a while, Brian checked with the authorities to see if there was any rational explanation for the strange shapes, but eventually began to get frustrated with what was happening.
For a long while, I didn't want to see anything. And at night time, sometimes I used to close the blind because just to relax.
However, he was heartened by the flurry of reports of UFO sightings in the Essex area. Brian has concluded that even if these strange shapes are UFOs, there's nothing he can do about it. He's decided to move away from his flat and put the whole episode behind him. But his experience has convinced him that one thing is certain.
You know, they say governments are covering things up. I don't believe governments are covering things up. I just don't think they know anything about it, the same as we don't. I mean, we don't know. I don't believe they know what it is.